Welcome to StartCooking.com. I'm Kathy Maister. These bite-sized sweet and sour meatballs are just too good to be true. You're going to love this recipe. An ingredient and equipment list is at the end of this video. Let's start cooking. Crack 2 eggs into a large mixing bowl. Beat them gently with a fork. Set the bowl aside while we cut an onion. We need 1/2 cup of minced onions. That means to cut them into really tiny bits. Take 1 small onion and cut off the top part. Leave the root end intact. Now cut it in half and peel off the outer skin. Make 1/8 inch cuts perpendicular to the root. Then make 1/8 inch cuts parallel to the root. Perfect! Minced onions. Add the onions to the eggs that are in the mixing bowl, along with 1 pound of ground veal, 1 pound of ground pork, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 cup of dry, seasoned breadcrumbs. With clean hands, gently mix everything together. Shape the meatballs by scooping out about 1 rounded tablespoon of meat into the palm of your hands. Gently roll the meat until you get a nice round ball shape. In a large frying pan, set on medium heat, melt 1 tablespoon of butter with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Add the meatballs and let them gently brown for about 2 to 3 minutes on one side before you start turning them. If your frying pan is not big enough to cook them all at once, which mine isn't, you'll have to do it in 2 stages. It'll take about 6 or 7 minutes for the meatballs to brown on all sides. With a large spoon, transfer the meatballs to a large flat baking dish. Before starting the second batch, wipe out the pan with a paper towel and then add 1 more tablespoon of oil and butter to the pan. Now for the sauce. In a medium-sized bowl, melt 2 tablespoons of butter in the microwave. That'll probably take about 20 seconds. Add 1 12-ounce jar of apricot jam and 1/2 cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. Whisk the sauce together and then pour it over the meatballs. Make sure all the meatballs are coated with the sauce. Bake the meatballs in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. By then, they should be cooked through, all bubbly, and just perfect for a party. Enjoy! For the ingredients you'll need: an onion, ground veal, ground pork, seasoned dry breadcrumbs, eggs, salt, butter, olive oil, apricot jam, and barbecue sauce. For the equipment you'll need: 1 large mixing bowl, 1 medium mixing bowl, a whisk, a fork, a large spoon, a spatula or tongs, kitchen knife, cutting board, measuring spoons, dry measuring cups, large frying pan, and a large flat baking dish.